I'm John Franke, theologian residence here at Second Presbyterian Church, and this Lent we are preparing to teach a class on hospitality as Christian witness. And this is one of the most important practices in the life of the church. And I thought it would be great to sit down with our new senior pastor. Well, I don't know if he's still new, but he's been here since June, and just talk a little bit about hospitality with Chris Henry. And Chris, you've mentioned since you got here several times and your first charge of the staff that hospitality was something that you were really concerned about. And you've mentioned that while you've appreciated, as you've gotten to know the church, the profile and community, the degree to which we're welcoming, you've also said that you think that we could extend that welcome further, be more welcoming. I'm wondering, what did you mean by that?
Well, I can think of several sort of areas of the church's life where that is true. And I think it's important to start by saying hospitality is not sort of an option for people of Christian faith. That part of how we demonstrate our discipleship, part of how we live as followers of Jesus Christ, is that we live hospitably. And that's not just, as I know you're going to study in the weeks ahead, that's not just here within the four walls of Second Presbyterian Church, but we're called to live in a way that invites people into our lives in transformative ways, and it's part of how we share our faith. I think at Second, there are a couple of challenges to that, and one of those is structural, and I mean that in the most literal sense. That the structures on 7700 North Meridian Street are beautiful and stunning and, for me, deeply inspiring, and that they can be a challenge or an impediment or an obstacle to deeper engagement in the life of the church, almost because of their inspirational and stunningly beautiful quality. And so I think part of how we exercise hospitality is to share that message with the broader community that what happens here at Second is for everyone. That the life of this congregation is not in any way limited to any specific small group of already well-connected people. And so part of the reason why I think it's a challenge for us is because we know ourselves to be such a hospitable community. And one of my favorite things that happens around here is when a worshiper comes for the first time and says to me on the way out, and it happens pretty regularly, boy, I didn't realize this was such a warm and welcoming community. And what a gift that once they get here, they experience that. For me, our challenge is for that to be the word on the street, not just the experience of the worshiper here.
Well, thanks very much. Chris has given us a lot to think about, and I want us to keep these ideas in our minds as we look forward to Lent and as we move through it together and think about how we can become an even more hospitable community as part of our witness to our faith in Christ.